Welcome back, brothers and sisters. I am Braden. This is Langley Outdoors, the place where we not only talk about what's going on in the gun world, our beautiful country, how we're going to fix this bad boy together, building bridges to the rest of the politic world, like reinforcements they didn't even know they need. That's what we're doing on this channel. So what I've got for you right now is a supercut from our live podcast recording that we did last night. So at the end of that episode, there was something that I wanted you all to see because we are winning in this fight. We're going to take L's, we're going to take W's, but at the bottom end of the day fight, we are winning for a simple purpose, and I'm going to walk you through it right now. Let me know what you guys think of these supercuts. I take episode length portions out of the live streams to bring them to you in the morning to make sure if you guys miss the overall live stream, you still have the segments to be up to date because this one is important. Let me know what you think in the comments below the supercut idea, and I will see you on the other side. Enjoy this segment. It's an important one. What I'm trying to deliver in this podcast, in all of our live forms, our long forms, our shorts, our written articles, everything that we're doing across the board, it's a full court press to show these people, show us what these people are doing to us in the same different spaces. They are going after us in the gun world. They're going after the pro-life world. They're going after the immigration world. They're going after all the individual segments with the exact same tactics. And the second that we unlock that and we see it and call it for what it is, the sooner we defeat it more quickly. We're already doing a pretty good job, but it'll be quicker. All right. So now got one more thing for you. I want to show you the crazy because there's two things of crazy here. I'm going to do it in this order. I'll get to the super chats here in 1 second as we wrap out, but I want to show you what someone comfortably says on the left when it comes to...
I'm just going to say...
Stop it. When it comes to what they want to do to the sitting president, to actual SCOTUS members, to Congress. This is who feels comfortable putting this out on the internet, okay? And if you guys are just now tuning in, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, turn the notification bell on because those pesky algorithm notifications are dying right now. But let's continue. Here's what he says.
I'm just going to say what everybody's thinking. This isn't going to stop until we unalive all these motherfuckers. That's it. They do it to us. This is not going to stop until we unalive all these motherfuckers. From Clarence Thomas to Donald Trump to everybody in Congress who's voting for this bill. All of them. All of them.
I would just like to say enjoy your visit from the FBI. This is representative of where they've gotten, and that was over a legislative bill. Okay, now the other thing that I want to show you, and this is the last bit of the lefties losing it, and then I'm gonna read the super chats you guys have stacked up over there, and thank you for that, by the way. This guy, remember how I did a live the other day where I showed you that the individuals will sit in their cars and with their cameras turned on, and they'll do little 8-second clips or 5-second clips, and they'll stitch together like 10 of them, and then they'll say, "Oh my God, this was an amazing video." You'll notice that we've been going for 31 minutes. I mean, just saying. This is what they do. They will work on very rehearsed 8-second clips. They will inject as much emotion as they possibly can. They will get you as riled up as they can. They'll turn the camera off, breathe, and then do the same thing over again, and then stitch them together. For example, the guy I'm about to show you, he literally has an entire channel. All he does is scream at the top of his lungs, and so volume warning on this one, and he represents the left. This is why we're going to win, because this right here does not resonate like they think it resonates. All right, I've given you the warning on the volume. Let's get into the crazy. We've got a minute to really absorb this. Let me hear you in the comments on this one.
They're building f***ing cages for migrants in the middle of the f***ing Florida Everglades for innocent f***ing people. They don't even know if they'll have air conditioning and sweltering deadly heat. This isn't a facility. It's f***ing death trap. He's bragging about alligator Alcatraz. He f***ing said migrants would be eaten by alligators if they tried to escape. Is that a joke to you? What the actual f*** are we becoming? They're human beings. Families, mothers, fathers, children. Throwing them in the swamps. F***ing die. And that's not all.
Okay, even the transitions have to be full volume, full emotion, full screaming. Again, I would like to draw your attention to the first post that we opened with. Yeah, we're really breaking. No, we're dealing with some stuff. We got this. But these guys are sitting here telling us that we're breaking? Something tells me that's not correct. Again, I can't wait to see your comments on this one. Let's keep going. About 40 more seconds of that.
Is now calling for the deportation of U.S. citizens. He's saying there's a lot of people born in this country. You should get the hell out of here. The Constitution doesn't let you deport citizens to third world prisons. Tortured piece of shit. I for July 17th. Nationwide protest. Show the up. Get loud. We fight back because every human being, every single one, deserves human rights.
Deep.
I hadn't watched the whole thing all the way through. That actually caught me. That was my natural reaction, and it's really funny that we both had the same idea. Guys, this is what we're facing right there, and I'm gonna tell you flat out, straightforward. The guy that you just saw, let me back him up a little bit. I'm not gonna play the audio because that's just beyond obnoxious. The guy that you just saw, this dude, his entire channel is that. The other dude who I showed you 2 or 3 days ago, where he thought he was the most intelligent little gotcha guy, his whole channel is that. This is literally something I can play for you every single live just to show you how lunatic the left is. Because this is their whole thing. This is it right here. But don't worry, guys. We've got that guy. Then we have this guy telling to unalive SCOTUS, members of Congress, and the president. Yeah, I agree. Let's go back to this first post. We are completely broken. Whether you consider yourself MAGA, conservative, Republican, 2A rights, whatever you consider yourself, you're broken. But don't worry, they're in a solid place. Here's the thing about the 2A space and where we are and how we have an amazing opportunity to build this bridge to fix this bad boy. I'm telling you, the strongest and most ardent veterans of fighting for our rights are in the 2A space. I'm not discounting other people. But I can tell you from being a part of you guys and being in the trenches and seeing you at events and talking to you in the comments and going through lives with you, you guys have been through more than any other group has. And you know what the tricks that they use, and you know how to refute them, and you know how to stand strong in what seems like overwhelming pressure. You guys do. And the second that we start building these bridges into the normal politics outside of the 2A political shtick, is the second that we show that and bring it to bear, and they won't know what to do in the general politic. They just simply won't. Much more on that to come, but great super chat. Thank you very much. Let's go back to this one, though, because I want to say one more thing. It just kind of popped into my head on it. When you guys are looking at these types of things, I can tell you you're winning. And the reason that I can tell you you're winning is because when you take content out completely and you replace it with volume, you've lost. What the left is doing across the political spectrum, not just in the 2A space, but also in the general politic, in the House and the Senate and the clips and the media. Alex Padilla, the senator from California who ran in and got himself arrested and then tried to make that all about himself. It's all about volume. It's not about content. You can't win the argument with these types of things without having a cohesive conversation. You'll notice that on my videos, I don't scream on anything, because I don't need to scream to deliver my point. Everything I have is sourced and rooted in what we know, in our Constitution, our Bill of Rights. The reason that we are winning and they are losing their collective minds is because they don't have an argument and they don't have a way to refute what we're saying and push from their perspective without screaming and cursing and just losing their collective minds. That's how you're winning. And I'm telling you guys, when we continue this push out of the gun world into the general politic, from our experience, they won't even know what to do.